what's up? I'm back. Haven't seen me in a minute, huh? Okay, so this video is gonna be about me finally getting out of quarantine. I did it! Yay! I finished my 2 weeks. Alright guys, so let me tell you something. Quarantine life is nothing from doing life, because y'all got different rules, y'all got not only freedoms, but kind of that. Let me tell y'all something. Don't think it's like jail, because it's not jail. Most of it is just regular rules and regulations that you have to follow protocol for, and standards and safety regulations throughout the whole program. So let's talk about some things that I'm still learning as of waking up, the beds, how they're supposed to be made. We'll talk about all that stuff. If you have any comments, put them down below. All right, let's start this video. Okay, so the first thing, y'all wake up. I wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning, because that's me. If you're not a morning person, set for alarm clocks. You have to be up at 6 o'clock. You can still be in your clothes that you were sleeping in. But what else? Accountability is at 6:15 in the morning. No phones, no soda, no snacks, no negative energy. It's like a morning check-in. They just want to see where everybody's at. The dorm that I'm on the third floor. I'm on the third floor, and first floor, second floor, at least for the girls, is packed. Like, they got at least 3 or 4 people in a room on dorms. I'm here by myself right now. Every girl on the third floor most likely is in one room, one bed type of situation. There's no other girls up in there. But when more girls start to come in, they will be putting more girls in the dorms with each other. So there's 4 beds, but I'm using 1. So yeah. So anyways, you wake up at 6. Then at 6:15, you have your accountability meeting. No phones, no sleeping, no negative energy. If you have any comments or anything to talk about, whatever, they're gonna update you, the RAs or whatever. After that, you can shower, get yourself prepared for the day. Around 7 something, because I'm still learning it with y'all. Around 7 something, they're gonna make sure that you guys are already out the door, because after 7 comes 8. Let me tell you something. I would be up around 5, and I'm telling you this: if you're not a morning person, set them alarm clocks, because you're gonna sleep through it. Actually, someone might come in and check on you every about 10-20 minutes, and they have to do that, just for, being accountable of you, because you are a property of them as well, because I'm on federal property over here, because I'm near the military stuff over here, so we're on federal government property, and they have to make sure that while we're here, they're accountable for us. So they have to check on us. Plus, you never know what people might be doing in their rooms. Don't do it. But they will come and check on you if you're sleeping. If you're changing, they won't come in unless you're done, of course. But if you're sleeping, they're just gonna knock to make sure you're in. Then they're gonna open your door, make sure you're alive, you're breathing, you're fine, and then they'll just leave. So yeah, they do that a couple times a day, morning and night. But they have to. So at least they're paying attention to you. So yeah. Anyways, other than that, then you eat your breakfast around 7:15, 7:20ish. 8, you go to your classes. I still have not got my schedule. I did what they call an elevator speech. It's a 30-second speech where you basically talk about yourself, why you want that trade. You're basically trying to persuade the person in your trade. There's so many trades. We'll get into that as well. You'll actually get to meet some of those people that I know here now in this timeline. And you'll get to learn about some of their different trades and their experiences, but this is mine. But yeah, like I said, around 8, you go to your classes. Before you get your classes, like I said, you have to do elevator speech. You have to go on the panel. There will be a couple people there. Miss Ortiz was there, my counselor was there, another RA was there. So yeah. anyways, you basically just do what they tell you to do and you'll be pretty set. Also, chores. You do have chores. That's another thing. I didn't forget. You got chores after accountability meetings or before. I would say wait, but I do mine early in the morning. You can do it twice or whatever. You can do more than one chore. I'm doing the bathroom. I'm just doing cleaning out the bathrooms, not like the whole bathroom. I'm doing the toilets. There you go. Yeah. I'm doing the toilets from bathroom A. There are 2 bathrooms, bathroom A and B. I got bathroom A and I got 3 stalls to clean, and I also do have to do the trash. The trash, you take out the trash, put it in the big bin, and someone else does the big bin. And then I take out the trash if there's any. If there's not, I just leave it on. Basically, what I do with the trash is, if there's trash in it, I take it out. If there's none, I put it, make sure the bag is like this. It's on this side. So, yeah. But other than that, that's it. Make sure the little toilet bowl is clean. I'm done. What else? So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it for now. Also, they do have different rules and regulations for who can use, when people can do certain things. So, for instance, using the showers, there will be a thing on the showers most likely, or if not, because like I said, every job corp is different. This is just the one I'm at. You have to sign in your name, which style you used, your name, when you used it, and that's it. You still have to do temperature checks because, like I said, we're still learning together, guys. Morning, but I don't think at night. Yeah, I don't think so at night. It's really the morning time. They'll remind you too, like, hey, you didn't do this, hey, you didn't do that, because they want to make sure that you're doing it right. Also, I'm going to tell you about the hits. They're not going to physically hit you. A hit is it's like a point that you get when you don't do the things that you're supposed to do. Let's say, like, if you didn't fold your bed the way they say to do, you're going to get in trouble. Come in. Hold up. Y'all about to meet somebody. I'm coming. Hey, I was just doing washing. Washing? No, I'm not. But I'm waiting for someone to be done with their laundry. That's why. Oh yeah, that's my clothes. But then it's someone else using the other dryer. You can just take them out though. Okay. All right. You want to come say hi? I'm making a video. Oh. Can I come say hi? All right. Okay guys, sorry about that. Like I said, that was one of the girls that's up here on my floor, on the 3rd floor. She's awesome. Shout out to you, girl, Shirley. Shout out to you. Okay. Anyways, like I said, also about using the washer and dryer, they have 2 washers, 2 dryers. You can use your own supplies for the washers and dryers, like on dry sheets, on detergents, but they do have a sign-up sheet on the weekends. Sign yourself up for it. It's usually in outside on the board on the RA's room. So yeah. Also, there might be 1 or 2 RAs or a couple of them depending on what shift they're taking, morning, evening, night shifts, whatever. There always has to be either RA here or security patrolling the area to make sure everyone's safe, everyone's good, whatever. Also, they will give you a key for your room. Don't lose your key. Don't be one of those people that just loosely just leaves your key anywhere, because people will pick it up. And also, I'm not gonna show y'all, the number, but it looks just like this. It literally says do not duplicate, but how would you be able to if you're not able to leave the center? So yeah. Also, let's talk about some of the things that you're not able to have. So let's go over that right now. So, you can't have teddy bears, stuffed teddy bears, and that's one of the things why I don't understand, but it's a thing. Also, your parents, they can bring you, they can't bring you homemade food, because people can still sneak stuff in, but there have been no cases of it, but they just don't want any, and I understand, but hey, they can give you care packages, but they will inspect it. They're gonna inspect everything. Also, they're gonna do your inventory. They're gonna ask you how many pants, shirts, what kind of phone do you have, how much is the phone, because let's say if anyone damages your stuff, or there's a natural disaster around the area and your stuff is all messed up, they will reimburse you. But it's like, you have to lock it up. And that's another thing. They give you 2-3 locks, right? You have one on the big one and one on the small one, right? Use your locks. I tell you, on the weekends, if you're up on your floor, you don't need to lock up your stuff because ain't nobody really gonna touch it. But if you're kind of like not trusting the people around you, I would say lock it up. You know, I trust everyone here, so I'm not gonna, you know, yeah. What else? Monday to Fridays, if you're out the dorms, you need to lock this stuff up. You're gonna get hit for that. Like I said, hit is not physically, it's just a point you get when you don't like do the thing that you're supposed to. Locking up your stuff, make sure your bed's folded the right way. Whatever, let's say if you have a speaker, right, which you can have, just don't blast it all crazy loud. If it's outside your locker, and if it's like on the your cabinet, make sure it's neat. Like this, it's like a basic clean thing. It's like, make sure your room is clean, make sure the bed's folded, don't have no trash out. If you do, take it out. Make sure there's no odor. Like, there's like little small stuff like that. So yeah, all right, let's get back to the stuff that you cannot bring. Now, hookahs, but of course, how would you even get that in here? You can order things, but they're gonna make you open it. And if it's something that's like a hookah, a smoke pen, a gun, anything, you're gonna be sent home. Guns and any drugs, you're not even gonna be able to get on center. Don't try it. Check your luggage. They always say check your luggage just to be extra safe, because you never know, someone might be plotting against you. They may put it in your bag and then boom, you're out of here. They also got a lot of cameras, so they will be watching. They're not like watching, like stalking, especially when you're like changing. They don't do that kind of stuff. That's nasty. They don't have them turned on. They only turn them on when they need to investigate something. So don't be thinking, oh, they're watching me undress, or they're watching. No, they're not doing that, girls and boys. Come on now. They only got the cameras on when they need them on. So yeah. Oh, what else? Also, making appointments, doing stuff like that. Health and wellness is only Monday to Friday, and they only open at certain times of the day. So if you go to health and wellness, go there. They're really nice people, at least on my end. Everyone's perspective is different. Let me see. The lunch here, I'm not saying it's the worst, but you know, they're good and bad days. It's regular kind of like school food. But if you don't want it, you don't have to. You can order out. They do have vending machines. Some vending machines work, some don't. That's life. What else? Also, there are 2 captains per floor on each dorm. So yeah, one of the captains is like right across from me, literally. And one of the captains is my friend. Hi, Elsa. All right. What else? Yeah, it's like when they do inspections, you have to make sure everything is opened up. Especially the cabinets, the way the cabinets have to be opened up, it's like an elevator. So the last cabinet has to be opened up all the way, the second one when made, and the first one a little bit. So they can make sure everything's folded right, everything smells good, you know, you're checked off. And the less hits you get, the more you will get, like, what do you call that? From like silver to gold, to platinum to bronze, stuff like that. Right now, I'm still on bronze. I'm barely even getting points for doing stuff. And you can get points in here. The more points you get, the more incentives you get. So let's say you are in silver or platinum, you get about like 75 a week instead of 32 or like 35 on your card. Also, let's talk about IDs. All right, let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about IDs. Let me show y'all what they will look like. I'm not gonna show you my ID, but look, they're gonna give you one of these, right? You can clip them like this, right? All right, your ID is gonna go in here. Don't lose it. Your ID. It's gonna have your name, your ID number, and all that kind of stuff. Mine expires 5/31/2023. Like I said, you can be up here for 1 to 2 years. They really don't want you here that long, but you know, some people, they don't really have a choice, or some people want to stay here because of college and stuff like that, or you know, whatever the case may be. So yeah, later on in the week, next week actually, I will be showing y'all my cabinets and stuff, but as of right now, we're just going to some of the basics. So yeah, what else? Yeah, dorm rules and regulations, and yeah, it's just basic stuff. Also, Monday, I think it's Monday to Tuesday, like, it's like they change it up a little bit because like they want to make sure everyone's just not thinking that they're still at home. So also, let me tell you something about the rooms. They don't have a TV in the room. You can bring one. People keep telling me you can, but it has to be small. Also, you cannot bring an electrical cord here. And if you want a nightlight, get one. But you cannot have no diffusers, no pillows or blankets. They won't. And even though somebody be like, oh, why not? I ask the same question. Trust me. They're gonna give you a pillow and blanket from quarantine. That's the same blanket and pillow y'all gonna be using. Also, I'm gonna show you how to fold the bed, and then I'm gonna show y'all what to put on the bed. So yeah. Also, in the common room, there's TV in there. It's pretty big. It's nice. Pretty open space. You can play games and stuff like that. They got games. They also have a quiet room where you can eat in there. You know, they got 2 fridges. There's one for the RA and one for the kids in the program. If you put anything in there, they have a timestamp of, you know, what you have and what's what, whatever. Cause I only put my water bottle in there. Cause they also have a water fountain in every floor, so you can get water. What else? They also make sure that you clean your room. Like I said, they have a vacuum, they have brooms, they have mops, but you won't really need a mop because the floor is carpet. So that takes that away. They got like these kind of old school vacuums, and you know, they work, but it's just so much wires. So much wires. All right. What else? The inside of the closet has wood chips, so yeah, like it's not old, it's just not the newest things. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just, I would say put something on like underneath it so the wood chips won't get everywhere, because they will get up and everywhere. What else? Also, the little lamp like on like the top of this thing that I'm looking at, which I will show y'all what it looks like a little bit later, it doesn't work, and I don't know why. Because like, also another thing, the way the plugs are up in here don't kind of make any sense. The plugs are like all the way out like this, like they look like this, and there's only 2 plugs, and it's like, why are my plugs so high up, and on the other side they're like right in the middle? I don't get that. I really don't. What else? Also, what's your bed? It's not that big, but it's not that small. It's not. It looks just like that one behind me. So yeah, like y'all see that behind me? That's exactly what mine's look just like, those 2, but a little bit cleaner, at least I would say. So yeah, I've got this 2, locker 2. So yeah. What else? That's pretty much it for right now, y'all. We'll be making another video soon. It's a lot to take in. And they're gonna give you a lot of rules, a lot of regulations, a lot to do, you know, but you gotta stay on top of it, because you will get hits. The more hits you get, the more people gonna wanna talk to you, they're gonna tell you about yourself. Also, don't be like, I know when you first get here, like inside the dorms, y'all gonna wanna like hang out with everybody and talk to everybody. I would say just kind of get settled in, because it's gonna be a lot to process, because your sleep schedule is gonna be different. You know, also let's before I end the video, the cafe, they got yeah. So let me not end the video short. Let me keep kind of going. So they got a rec room. You know, you got, you know, pool tables, TVs up in there. Y'all can hang out in there, whatever. They got like bike and hike days where you have to sign up for it. Some days on Saturdays, I do believe at like 12, they got like softball. The gym is open from like 11 to like 8. From 7 to 8, it's only for girls Monday through Friday. So if you're like one of those girls who wants to be in the gym just with girls or by yourself, most likely, because I use it here and there, 7, 8 is the best time to go. If you don't want to be with the boys but they're watching you, then go to 7, 8. If you don't care or whatever. The gym is pretty nice. I will share around the gym. So yeah. What else? They do have what do you call that? AC up in here for everybody. So you're not gonna be hot, you're not gonna be that cold. What else? They don't have a pool. Yeah, they do not have a pool. But they will try to teach you how to swim if you need to. And what else? I'm trying to think of other things. Oh yeah, the cafe. There's 2 cafes, a cafeteria and a cafe that has snacks. Their prices are actually pretty good. Most of everything is under $1. I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, if the vending machines ain't working Monday through Friday, that's when they're open. I think they're open around 11, 12-ish. So yeah, weekends, they're not open. I don't know why. They should be open on the weekend. That's probably the most time they would be getting the most money. But they make it under $1. Like, they got chips, they got deodorants, they got sodas, you know, ice creams, whatever you want. You know, under $1 kind of stuff. Let's see. Gym is pretty much open. The rec is pretty much open. The lunchroom, you can kind of sit wherever, but it's 2 people per table. You can't have 4. It used to be 4, but you can't have 4. If you try it, you're gonna get in trouble. There is security up in there. Don't do it. Also, you cannot, it's not a self-serve anymore. You want a drink, you have to wait in line. You want food, you have to wait in line. And, you know, you still have to social distance. When you're in the line, there's like those little blue things. And you'll see them around with the sharp. It says, thank you for social distancing, staying 6 feet apart. So, yeah. What else? You can sit with whoever or just sit alone. There's 2 sides. There's a microwave in there and a toaster. But just make sure y'all not doing nothing crazy up in there. But that will be all for today, guys. I'm going to start getting ready for tomorrow, which is Monday. You guys will be seeing this video either today or tomorrow. Today is the 25th. Also, happy birthday to other Leos out there. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So, your birthday is coming up, or already is. Happy birthday to you. So, we're going to end the video right here, guys. I hope to see y'all on center. And whatever center you guys do go to, you know, I hope it works out. Whatever trade y'all getting into, you know. And if y'all see me on center, don't forget to say hi. Bye.